folks, we're still here, Coon Prairie Ramblers. The wagons are still circled up, and we're laying some elucidations on you here. Hit it. With KC.
Yeah, we were talking about the words people mispronounce, and sometimes we use words that aren't right, and we know they're not right, but in the way we pronounce it, like we put a little bit of extra oomph in it to make people know that we're mispronouncing it.
We do.
Like me and Luke both say the words gooder, and I know gooder's not
gooder
a word.
And goodest. Good,
and
gooder
then
and goodest.
I'm often wondering after I walked away, I said, I hope they understood
that I meant to do that.
I meant that it was not. I thought gooder was a word.
I ain't big a yahoo.
But gooder than grits. But there's other words, and the one that me and Luke just had a talk about, and then the other thing is, people use the word ideal for the word idea.
They put an L on the end.
Yeah, my ideal is, and there's no. Well, there's
and
ideal.
I got to go.
There's the word ideal, but it doesn't mean
that's not the ideal word to use.
No, it's not the ideal word in that when you're talking about.
I got a good ID.
Good ID. I heard that before.
But there's a lot of other words that people use wrong and mispronounce. Y'all got any that comes to mind?
No, I used mine a while ago. Combinate.
I never even heard that.
Combinate.
Of course, I don't spend much time.
You hung out in pool halls much.
Yeah.
I don't do it now.
You never were at the Rebels Roost.
The Rebels Roost in Nocatee, Florida. That's where it was happening.
Well, there's 2, 2, and 2.
But
People don't use those though.
Well, they don't.
They probably use them.
But they misspell them. They use them in
yeah.
spelling on
yeah.
like they, there, and there.
Yeah, I see that very often in the written word where they use the wrong one.
Especially on Facebook.
And and I've done it, and I think sometimes you're just in a hurry typing.
Yeah.
Because I know the difference between break, B-R-A-K-E, and I'm going to take a break, B-R-E-A-K, and I have actually used them and written them down in the wrong way, but it wasn't because I just was in a hurry. And
the older I get, the more of that I do.
Yeah.
How about the word travesty?
That's a travesty.
How would you use that wrong?
Well, what do you think it means?
Something that happened that's bad.
Like something's unfortunate?
Right.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I think Weird Al Yankovic's album is a travesty.
I would agree with that. It's plumb terrific.
Plumb terrific, yeah.
You got more words there?
Well, the other word I was thinking about, too, was everybody used to make fun of George Bush for saying nuclear.
Nuclear.
Instead of nuclear.
That's right, yeah.
And
nuclear.
And once I heard him say it, it kind of screws you up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're questioning yourself. Well, maybe he said it right and I'm saying it wrong. Well, but I think he really... And then he made up that, what was the word, strategery?
He just had his own language going there for a while.
But I've done that too. I mean, I don't know if he made that up or what he did, but I have tried to coin words. And then later on, I found out that the word had already been coined. The other day, I thought of the word naptitude, like an ability to take a nap.
Naptitude.
And then I found out that people have already coined it.
It's not in the dictionary yet. But
No, it's not. It probably never will be. But it's more of a slang.
Oh.
And then I thought of the word Southernality, person with a Southern personality. And, when I think of a Southern personality, as somebody that's apologetic, you say yes, sir, no, sir, they're kind, they're thoughtful of other people, they work.
They mind their manners.
Right, and that I thought that was Southernality.
That's
and then I happened to look it up, and other people use Southernality.
Southernality.
So I need to start copywriting my phrases.
What if they have Northernality?
Yeah, we'll have to ask Mr. Mel about that.
He's Midwesternality.
Midwesternality.
Being from the North, actually being a Midwesterner, whenever we heard odd words, I always thought, that's from the South. They came up with that. Those Southerners, they came up with all those weird things like figure and...
They can't read, so they just make up words.
Figure and... Figure. When I was a kid, my best friend and my other best friend's sister got in an argument about figure and figure. And he said it was... figure. He was always trying to be cool, and she said, no, it's figure. And she was a very educated, she got good grades in school.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there thinking, I ain't got the clue which one is right. And they were arguing back and forth. Figure. No, it's figure. It's figure.
Figure.
It is
to this day, what is it?
Figure.
U-R-E.
And it turned out she was wrong, and because she was saying figure.
Figure that.
Yes.
Never know.
Well, that one word, travesty, I didn't give you what it actually meant.
What
it really means, it's a mockery or a parody, a travesty.
Really?
Yeah.
They say bad things happen there. It's such a travesty.
Yeah.
It's a mockery?
That's what
You
we
would say
think.
that about a wreck, and so died in it. It was such a travesty that it happened
But
to
it's
that
been
family.
it's
It was
been
such a
used
mockery.
wrong.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what were they thinking? What were they thinking?
I don't know, but I guess words we think what words mean one thing and it actually means something else.
Yeah, that happens in married life a lot. The wife will tell you to do one thing, and you go off and do something else because you thought it meant something else.
Well, what a travesty!
You have to answer to that. It's
Well,
a
speaking
travesty.
of meaning something else, the other word that gets to me is ironic. The word ironic.
Irony. That's right.
The people know how to pronounce. I mean, it's an easy word. I don't think anybody mispronounces irony, but they don't know the correct usage of the word. People use the word when they should be using the word coincident.
Yeah, that's
And they
that's
use-
ironic.
And that's ironic. It's not. It's a coincidence. There's not a lot of times when you can actually even use the word ironic properly.
That's right.
You can use the word coincidence. I remember I was watching the news one time and a political figure in Fort Myers, I don't know if he was a school board member or the elected official, got killed. And when he got killed, it was on his birthday. And the reporter said, ironically, he was killed on his birthday. It wasn't ironic. It was a coincidence.
Coincidentally,
He got killed on
he
his
went out on
birthday.
the same day
Yeah.
he came in.
It would have been an irony if he's trying to do something and caused his own death. But
Now, an irony can be funny, right? But not everything
Yeah,
funny
it
is
can be
irony.
A wry humor.
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of
it can be.
Sardonic wit.
Yeah, I think
it can be a true story that comes out somewhat funny, like the guy that was trying to escape from the prison, and he jumped into a garbage truck, and the garbage truck was compacting the garbage and quashed him to death. That was irony. He was trying to affect his freedom, and it cost him his life.
Right.
And it was somewhat funny in a way.
somewhat funny. Yeah.
Another, would you consider this ironic? A fireman in hell?
Yeah.
Or Smokey the Bear?
Yeah, it would be a coincidence.
Yeah, coincidence. An ironic coincidence.
Would that be sardonic?
We're down to about a half a minute here, so we're going to be moving on real shortly here into our last segment of the day. Hope you're going to stick around.
You mean
for
the
it.
what if?
The if bomb
Yeah.
will be coming up next after a word from these sponsors and whoever else. We hope you'll stick around.